With alarming advance of COVID-19 cases in Latin America, thousands are protesting against the government's economic response to the coronavirus outbreak. Unions and social organizations took to the streets and squares in various parts of Ecuador to reject economic measures imposed by President Lenin Moreno. Ecuador is facing a strong liquidity crisis in the dollarized economy and the coronavirus pandemic. Around 2,000 people demonstrated in the capital Quito, defying restrictions aimed at combating the spread of this deadly virus. The collapse of world oil prices and the effect of pandemic have reduced state revenues by some $8 billion. This led to cuts in public spending by the government last week, which includes a reduction in the working day and the closure of several public entities, and cuts to public sector salaries. An estimated 150,000 jobs have been lost as a result of the coronavirus outbreak in Ecuador. The measures led unions and social organizations to march, carrying protesters with anti-government slogans. Through the streets of the center of the capital Quito, there is a strict lockdown in Quito due to the increasing number of infections and deaths from the coronavirus.
Se supone ya el retiro de los subsidios de los combustibles, se insiste con el recorte de tiempo y de sueldos en el sector público, se ha despedido a personal y además ha aumentado medidas como un muy grave recorte para las universidades. Esto se siente con más fuerza si tomamos en cuenta que la crisis económica se ha agudizado y la crisis sanitaria por la pandemia que vive ahora el Ecuador.
Ecuador has registered over 37,000 infections and 3,200 and plus deaths from the coronavirus, but authorities have said figures could be much higher due to under-reporting by the country. Meanwhile, in Chile, demonstrators gathered on the streets of Santiago and set up barricades in the area. Protesters in Chile's capital blocked a street on Monday demanding government benefits to cope with the coronavirus lockdown. The protesters are considered middle class according to social security regulations, so they are excluded from benefits made available for people affected by the crisis. Police tried to persuade the protesters to stop, pointing out that they were breaching quarantine rules. But the demonstrations simply continued. They were later dispersed by police using water cannons. A number of similar protests have taken place in Santiago in recent weeks. Chilean authorities reported on Monday close to 74,000 COVID-19 cases and 529 deaths, most of them in the Santiago metropolitan area.
Necesitamos alimento, necesitamos protección, necesitamos que lo atiendan. Yo soy operada del corazón y no me dan nada.
Last week, the World Health Organization described South America as the new epicenter of the disease.